Music is loved all over the world, but to some, like George, who is scripting my words in this video, feel music passionately as it resonates with our souls. Musicians like George and many others view music in a unique way that's only known to each individual person. Musicians and listeners are lovers of music of all kinds. Music is so powerful and emotive that it can transpose our hearts and minds into dimensions of euphoria. But George fears that great music of the future is being lost and that great talent will never be known. Why is this? Well, there is less incentive for musicians to create their music these days. Making music costs money, and musicians can find themselves spending lots of money and receiving very little in return. Gigging, touring, music equipment, insurances, permits, publishing, management, paying band members and sound and lighting crew, etc., all costs money. I don't think people appreciate how much hard work and effort that musicians put into their music. Songwriters, for instance, put their heart and soul into it. This might sound cliché, but it is true. For a worldwide hit love song to exist, there had to have been a lyricist or a team of lyricists writing about their experiences of love and heartbreak, etc. So why shouldn't they be rewarded accordingly for their efforts? Why shouldn't there be a minimum profit that musicians and songwriters can receive for their songs? Remember, some lyricists are not necessarily musicians and vice versa. I'm talking to the people who want to download music for free here. If you don't want to pay a reasonable fee to buy music, then the quality of future music will suffer due to music makers not putting a great deal of effort into it. The great music albums from the 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s, for example, were something to collect and cherish because they had meaning to the music fans. There was a record shop culture back then where people young and old could search for their favorite bands and buy vinyl records, cassette tapes, CDs, VHS tapes, DVDs and posters, etc. That culture is now lost to buying music online for next to nothing. Some would argue that the quality of music has already suffered because in the 60s and 70s and possibly the 80s the sound quality was better. The people who used to run and own those record shops have either run out of business or had to adapt to the modern age. It is a shame that new generations will never experience that record shop culture. Perhaps some of you out there could bring this culture back for nostalgia and breathe new life into it. There will be more videos to come to further discuss music. But for now, thanks for watching. Click share, like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell for new videos from The Revealing Truths.